Hi everybody, it's Brittany, and today I am doing this thing. And this thing is a lip tin. So inside, actually, I'm going to start off by saying that I did haul this in a HotTopic haul a while ago. I just never got around to doing it. So now I am getting around to doing it because I'm not buying as much, so I don't have as much in like backlog that needs to get done. So that is why I'm able to get to some things that have kind of been neglected for a while, that I've been meaning to get to, that I haven't quite been able to get to. That's why you're seeing a lot of content that I had made promises, or maybe not promises, but that I had mentioned that I was actually going to record and then never did, and now you're seeing it like a year later. That's why. That's also why I decided to do a lot less purchases and focus a lot more on the things that I already do have, because it was getting extremely overwhelming having an entire box full of stuff that I had to record and never getting to it because I have a bunch of other stuff that just keeps coming in that doesn't keep coming in, I keep bringing it in. Now getting into this. This is what, hello brush. Nice to meet you. Alright, this is what the inside of the palette looks like. I don't know if they have any other ones. I do know that this says high pigmented matte lipstick in the shade Rose. That would lead me to believe that this is the Rose version, that there are other versions. Alright, I'm just going to get into this and swatch these. I'm not really sure about this being in my collection as an actual lip palette, but a lot of lip products can also be used as cheek products, especially when they're in this cream form. So I'm hoping that when I swatch these, that these will actually work as like blushes, because these are very pretty in my opinion for blushes. I do actually have one palette dedicated to blushes. That's my Tarte one. But these have a lot more in it. And we're gonna get to winter eventually again, because you know it inevitably comes. Anyways, I'm just gonna get into this. These are also labeled as mattes, and that kind of confuses me because of the form that they're in. So that's why I'm another reason why I'm intrigued to swatch these. Alright, the first three shades that we have are Cotton Candy, that's actually really pretty, Bubblegum, again really pretty, and then Pink Chiffon. Alright, and those. I might brush swatch these, but I don't really maybe, we'll see. The next three that we have is Raspberry Sorbet. Ooh, I really like that color. Nude Rose. And then Party Cougar. And these are what the next three look like. The last two are Sexy Mauve and Raspberry Jam. And it looks like this. Now, I don't think that these are matte. These don't, at least they don't dry down. Well, maybe some of them do. I don't know. I want to say they're matte. But some of these, I guess they are matte in the sense that they're not a gloss. And they're not really reflectively creamy. Like this one here is still a little bit shiny, and then these ones down here also have a little bit of shine to them. They all really do. I don't really think that any of them, maybe these two pinks here, are like matte. But then again, I feel like the formula is just, it makes you think they're matte. they're very beautiful though. I really do like the shades. You can tell by looking at the palette that I wasn't necessarily like dab, but I wasn't like digging either. So the pigmentation of these lip products are actually really nice, and I'm surprised because I was thinking that these would end up a lot more sheer than they are. I do have some staining left over on my arm, which doesn't make me the happiest, but you know, and ignore the dots that I get them every single time. So that's just the way my body works. I think that the colors that I want to play with are probably I'm gonna try this pink raspberry sorbet and then maybe pink cougar and do a ombre. I now have it on my lips. I tried to ombre it the best I could. I'm finding that sometimes these colors are very lightweight. So the coloring that you see on my lips, to me, I can't feel it on my lips. You know how sometimes when you have heavier or even lipsticks or lip gloss, anything, usually I could feel them on my lips. And with this one, it feels like there is nothing on there. Now, it doesn't necessarily feel moisturized or anything like that. I find that it's not like really settling too bad into the lines on my lips because I have them, because these are my real lips. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's because they're my real lips. I just have lips that I don't have any filler or anything like that in it, so you know, my lips have lines in them. It's lightweight, like I said. It's not settling into any of the lines. The only downside to this is it comes in this. I am not going to carry this around. I'm sorry. This is something where if I were leaving the house and I was going to put my lipstick on, and I wanted to take my time on it, yeah, I would reach for this, put it on, but I would have to know that the lip look that I was going for was gonna wear off and I wasn't gonna be putting it back on. So this would be a color where I would be like, or a lip product that I would put on when I left the house, but I would grab something else that I know that I would be essentially putting on later, or if I knew that I was going out and I wasn't gonna keep my lipstick on and I was gonna put chapstick on when it wore off, which I've done it. Like if I go out to dinner and I go to eat, I will put lipstick on before I leave. When I get to the dinner table, I will wipe my lipstick off, and then when I'm done eating, I'll just apply chapstick because I don't really care. And I don't have time to be putting lipstick back on. I just don't care that much. I'll be coming home afterwards. It's not that big of a deal to me, at least. So that is why, like, this is usable. I will keep this and I will use it. I like it. I really do. The colors are beautiful. And I was very surprised, and I will be trying these on my cheeks. I might do when I do maybe I'll do a first impressions video where I use this on my cheeks. I do have blush on right now, so I am leaving after this, and I'm going to be leaving with swatches on my arms. Well, actually, I'm re-recording one more video and then leaving with swatches on my arms. But yes. My final conclusion, this is just a quick video, but my final thoughts on this is that I do like it. I did apply it with this brush. I didn't find that this brush was too difficult to use, but I did find that it started to fray, if you can see right here. So this obviously isn't a very good brush. I wasn't expecting it to be. Usually brushes that come with them aren't, so I'm going to have to grab another brush and use that when I do use this. But like I said, I will be using this. I really do like it. And let's see. Yeah. You can tell that this is not, well, it's still on my lips though, so I mean, it's not that bad. And like I said, it's so lightweight. Hopefully it'll stain. And then if I eat later, I can just put chapstick on and it'll be a nice stain. That's the one good thing about stains that I really like. Anyways, that is all that I have to say. This price for this one was $10.90. I did buy it at HotTopic, but HotTopic's always having a sale, so if I can find a link to this item, because stock is always like here, there, and everywhere, then I will leave a link to this. If I can't, then I can't. And I think Profusion actually has their own site, so maybe I can link that. And you can purchase it from them. Actually, you know what? I'll see if it's not at Hot Topic, or even if it is, I will try to find the cheapest place that you can find this and try to link that site. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for more. I love you all, you beautiful unicorns. Do you like my shirt, my dress today? I keep pulling it up, but it's got like no unicorns. It reminds me of Alice the Madness Returns video or game for Xbox. I don't know if they did. I played it on the Xbox 360. I don't know if they have it on the PlayStation because I have a PS4. Maybe they do. I don't know. But it reminds me of it because one of the weapons you get is this play horse, and once you like level it up so much, it becomes like this unicorn play horse, which is what this is. And I don't know. It's one of my favorite video games next to BioShock. No matter what anybody says, no matter how many video games come out, BioShock 1 and 2 are my all-time favorite video games. I play it over and over and over and over and over because I love it. I love that, which is probably why I like Borderlands too. Anyways, I keep rambling.